file. Oh, only loot 2 bins now. No, I'm still going to loot that extra one in Mission 1. Though, is it worth it? Probably not. No, it's really not. Given it's mostly just going to give you scrap. Cool. Nice, nice, and nice. Oh, okay. Gosh, yeah, this... it's not even that it's terribly restrictive in order to get a 315. It's more just I'm not getting good runs. Like, just dumb stuff is happening. Oh well, dumb stuff's alien being alien. It's happening. I wouldn't even necessarily call it that many misplays. Obviously misplays are happening, but when you have a Nuts Gemini, or just a Nuts Mission 10 in general, Nuts Mission 7, there's only so much you can do. Much better. Now I just need to remember not to autopilot. But I think the thing that I'm most curious about coming out of that run is Mission 7. Okay, I did go far enough. I barely went far enough there. Because in the Mission 7, despite doing slow strat, we weren't that far behind. And if we can burn 20 seconds, but get out of every single... Wow, I nearly went too early there. If we can get out of every single Mission 7 consistently, that's kind of cool. However, using an extra flare is not cool. I do not want to have to use an extra flare.
Taylor,
we use so many flares in this run, it's actually ridiculous. 1, 2, 1. Okay. We are doing substantially better than the last 2 runs already.
Hai visto Samuels? Sarà sveglio da ora, immagino.
Tutto il personale sul ponte. Ci stiamo avvicinando a semaforo.
Pare che ci siamo.
Ooh, Samuels is speedy. I like that. Come on, give us a good mission one time. Come on. 53 dialogue start is not half bad. That is very decent, actually. It means this should be a 330. A late 330, but a 330. And I like a 330.
Bene, diamoci da fare.
Non preoccuparti, Taylor.
Oh, I've got to do mission 2.
Connor, come andiamo?
That's fine. We can get a decent mission 2 this time.
Prepara le comunicazioni, mi presento.
Canale aperto, capitano. Avete i vostri documenti con le istruzioni?
Osservate l'avvicinamento sui monitor.
Low 330. Very nice. I've only had a 329 once, but 329 is kind of the gold standard for mission 1. I think it can go lower, 328, but that's crazy. That door felt like it took way longer to open than usual. Oh, good old mission 2. Given the amount of time that Axel takes, this is the perfect time to make yourself a drink, do a full day's worth of work, maybe raise a couple children, and 6 generations later I might be out of mission 2. No, it's not worth it. It's probably more worth it than running mission 2. This is the run. I don't think this is the run given my current performance, but I at least like the optimism. Thank you for the quack. Imagine your kid grew up like Axel. Oh god. Yeah, that would not be good. Scrap's fine. A flare? I like that. Give me flares. Yeah, I would hope that my kid didn't grow up to have cement for feet. Begging Steve to take you. Every night, you just ask Steve to end your run. I'm slowly getting better at doing that terminal. That terminal is surprisingly hard. I don't mind what anyone says. Oh, I nearly didn't get tapped. We're already at 3 flares. I like this. No one doesn't know about the alias. Didn't read that last sentence. Out of context, that is a great sentence. Oh my gosh.
Sono qui, Verlaine.
I think we're already at 4 flares. Behave like this is the run. Play like this is the run. Make it so it is the run. Well, unfortunately, if Steve says this isn't the run, I don't really have a way of saying sod off, Steve.
Dopo diverse richieste, l'ufficiale Waits ha finalmente convocato una riunione pubblica per parlare delle voci di corridoio riguardo Sevastopol. Tuttavia, invece di fornirci delle risposte, ha continuato a essere...
I hope this is the run, because that would be quite nice. But at the same time, I'm not terribly hopeful. I think, just time-wise, this will probably be the last run I'm able to do today as well.
Questo dannato posto cade a pezzi.
Because I still have to actually get some stuff done. I could really do with just going past mission 10. That's my goal. De-rusting day. Get past mission 10. What more can you do? Steal a quote. Runs are built on hope. That is true. I build a lot of my runs on hope for lack of for lack of technical knowledge. I like that movie. Which movie is it from? I actually don't know. I'm not much of a movie person myself. I don't tend to see things. Rogue One. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, not one I've seen personally.
La spranga di sicurezza. Raggiungimi quando hai fatto anche tu, poi potremo andarci. Inferno. Oddio no. Sento rumori dappertutto, sento cigolie. Ubricati e basta, va bene?
Okay, reasonable so far. Reasonable so far. Not the best run, but also far from the worst. We're only a couple seconds behind where I'd ideally like to be time-wise. Ah! I didn't pick up the tape. So I have a plan.
Credo che serva più a me che a te.
And the plan is grab the tape while this door's opening. Because it takes like half a second to open. And I'll just accept that time loss. Oh my gosh, okay, I've accepted much more than that time loss. I didn't know where the tape was. Kinda dumb, but that's fine. That's like +3 in total. But that is fine. We keep on going. Goodness me, these flares. Like, holy damn. The game has given us flares. One of the few Star Wars gems in the post-Disney Star Wars franchise, though it has a few flaws itself. That's understandable.
Con una navetta possiamo raggiungerla attraverso l'aereo meccanico. Basta che attenta. In quel posto ci sono spesso. Ok?
Eri tu che mi seguivi allora?
Dovevo tenermi a distanza. Qui non si può rischiare. Che sta succedendo? Resta vicina a me.
Cosa?
Yeah, I really haven't seen many films. I tend to only watch them when I'm watching them with people. I've got a bunch of stuff where I only tend to do it if I'm doing it with people as well. I mean, a perfect example is yesterday, where one of my work colleagues just kind of said, "Want to go see Hamilton?" I was like, "Excuse me?" Sure, okay. Because everyone else had already gone and left because we were in London for work, and everyone had already left, either like gone off or taken the train back, and she and I were just there, and she just kind of turned to me and was like, "Want to see Hamilton?" One of these things where I kind of told myself in the moment, like, yeah, go for it. Because I've never really seen musicals much before, and I've never been much of a musical person, despite how musical I am. And I thought, well, if I say no, I'm just going to miss out on an experience, and I may not like it, but if nothing else, it's just time to actually get to know someone I work with a bit more, which, especially given how the last year has been in terms of just everyone working from home, I've not really seen many people I actually work with, which is still kind of crazy. It's just been, it was a really nice thing to do, honestly, but to cut a very long tangent into a short, didn't listen for the past 5 minutes. It's nice just to do things with people, because more often than not, it doesn't even need to be something that you necessarily really like doing, but it's often interesting just to do it with people, because at the end of the day, it's something you'll remember, which is always just nice. Speaking of remembers, 5 flares, holy damn. Why do we have so many flares? That's insane. We have all the flares we need until mission 8. Actually, including guaranteed spawns, we already have one of our flares for mission 10. Or a flare for a backup mission 7 strat. Unreal. Now if we could have some blasting caps, it would be flawless loot.
Nemmeno quelli gentili come me.
Ma dai.
Non lo dico così per dire, cara. Se vuoi andarli a salutare, peggio per te. Quelle non sono armi giocattolo.
Qualcuno dovrà pur fare qualcosa.
We have so many flares because this is the run. Well, with how my tape picking up skills were earlier, I don't think this is the run. But I'm damn well gonna try and make this the run, because I want to run some other categories.
L'ho notato. E tu?
I like that.
Vivi qui?
Che ci posso fare? Il mio maggiordomo è in ferie.
I very
Prendi
much
quello
like
che
that.
ti serve. Non sappiamo
We
quanto
have a
tempo
blasting
avrà.
cap already.
Mi sono rifugiato qui per una settimana, aspettando la nave, aspettando te, immagino. Questo posto resta al buio molto spesso. Porta quella torcia con te. Cerca di non restare senza batterie.
Please, just let us get past mission 10. That's all I want.
Stai attenta a come la usi.
I want to get past mission 10.
Non dobbiamo farci vedere. Andiamo.
I really like that loot distribution as well. Bit too much scrap for my liking, but a very good loot distribution. I think I will avoid any scrap I see, for a little bit at least. Just because there's no reason to get more at this stage.
Io?
Though that being said, I tend to just mash scroll wheel on all the points I know where loot can even be, so we'll probably just pick up a bunch.
Questo.
But that's fine.
Lo sapevo che era qui. Visto? Ci penso io.
Oh, at least we're nearly out of mission 2. Mission 2 just goes on and on, like goodness me. Very long. Mission 2 is the second longest mission in this run, I believe. Maybe that's not true actually.
È così che tutti si
Oh, it's
spostano.
nearly true.
Solo chi vuole restare vivo, principessa.
Mission 15 and Mission 2 are very similar in time.
Torres, allora è la tua nave, eh? Zitta, ho sentito qualcosa.
Yeah, Mission 15 is only slightly longer than Mission 2. Obviously Mission 16 is the longest in the run, but I'm surprised that Mission 2 is actually that long. Come on, Axel. Maybe that goes through the door? Yeah, that's gone through the door. You can tell because this human doesn't move. And then the lords start running. Be gone! And they'll probably shoot Axel here. Or shoot at Axel here. Axel? Oh, he did get through. Okay. I wasted like 2 seconds there.
Questa parte.
Quanto manca?
Ci siamo quasi. La navetta è poco più avanti. Sei
I never saw his shiny bit on the head.
Sebastopol non è proprio come te l'aspettavi.
That's fine.
È bloccato.
Play this a bit safe.
Quegli stronzi ci hanno isolati.
I'd rather waste 2 seconds than just
Ho capito.
not get Axel
Dobbiamo
warped.
attivare le due centraline contemporaneamente per aprirlo. Io mi occupo di questa, tu vai a quella dall'altro lato.
Ok.
Yeah, so as much as I'd love this to be the run, I think we're losing time in Mission 2, which is really bad. Oh no.
2, 3.
Axel, dietro di te.
It's always runs like this, where the loot is phenomenal, but stuff just goes wrong. I say that we're like plus, maybe even not plus anything, but given I would like to be -5, yeah, I would like to save 5 seconds in Mission 2, if not more. I believe there's like 8 seconds to save. But I think we're at like maybe -1. Maybe +1. Is somewhere around there.
Devo proseguire.
-4 overall is my guess. Unless we get some good tram RNG. 2 blasting caps is great. That's amazing. We need to make a click off the window. 55 scrap is okay. We need another injector and another sensor, but we should get that. I can commit... yeah, I can commit that bonding agent for sure. Yeah, 4 flares after this mission is phenomenal. Exceedingly good. You'd never normally expect to get 3 flares in mission 2. Oh, sorry, 3 extra flares in mission 2. Normally you'd... well, even on average you don't get 1 extra flare. Not happy. Yeah, plus a little bit. Yeah, not good. I mean, we're still ahead of PB, but there's so much time to save in that mission too. So I'm a little disappointed I didn't save any. But we keep on going. I think that's the first time I've not saved time in that mission too. If I could save time in mission 3, that'd be amazing. But I think my PB mission 3 was very good. I've come close to saving time, but never actually saved time over it.
circuiti sono distrutti, no problem. Devo solo trovare una nuova cellula dati.
Why was I not running? Oh dear, that's not good. It took me so long to realize as well, like, wait, I'm not running! Punch in 1 shot? 2 shots, okay, that's fine. What a scuffed run. Okay, so we're already at +1. Maybe +2. No, +2 is probably a bit mean. Okay, +1, that's fine. +2 due to that tag pickup. That tag is really awkward to pick up. There's no, like, just swift and nice way of doing it. No, not that I can think of at least. Maybe getting it after the smoke bomb? It wouldn't be time saved. It would be time loss. Very minor time loss, granted, but that was clean. Not awful, not awful. I think that was scrap. Not bad. What I really would wish is that there's a nicer way of picking up all of that stuff. I don't know if you can actually do it from the other side of the table. Smoke bomb. Yeah, I don't know. Curious. Losing my shit at this part because of the music. I can understand that. Like, this music is really spooky. It's very much designed to just stress you out. Wow. Why did we get stuck there? Okay, we're at +3 now. Like, I still get very stressed at some parts just due to the music alone. I mean, mission 7. Mission 7 has the most terrifying music for a speedrunner. Because you just know that if you get a specific music, it's, you miss them waiting for the tram at the end of 2. God, that music is way too intense for what is actually going on there. You're just waiting for a tram, you've got like... It's ridiculous. Oh, please behave, alien. Please, please behave. Just give me a mission-free exit that I can actually just walk away from. Don't give me an evil hack on one of the corners. Just a lovely, calming, relaxing hack and exit to mission 3, where I don't need to worry about the timing. That would just be grand. What the hell is this exit? Scuffed. +3, fine. Some of that came from the exit. I've not seen that pattern ever. Actually ever, where Heidi just stands there for a bit. But we're still ahead. So we are good. Now all I need to do is not lose 15 seconds in this mission. I do need to... I want to loot more stuff than I normally do. But I know we're maxed on scrap, which really sucks.
È un rilevatore. È stato modificato.
That wasn't too bad.
No, va tutto bene.
Marie, se senti questo messaggio, sto raggiungendo la Sixon Communications. Non ti ho svegliato perché sapevo che avresti cercato di tornare. Cerca di capire, questa è la nostra unica chance. Qualcuno deve ristabilire le comunicazioni. Dobbiamo far sapere alle autorità sulla Terra cosa sta succedendo. Non preoccuparti, torno presto. Non lascerò solo.
Oh my gosh. I was so close to that first one as well. Damn. Unfortunate. The hack of shame. At least I reacted quickly to it, so I only lost about 3 seconds.
Mi riconosci? Ascoltami. Dobbiamo ristabilire
Maybe a
le
bit more.
comunicazioni a lungo raggio. Lei è isterico. Stai indietro, ti avviso.
Oh, this is not the run at the moment. Goodness me. It's a dodgy odd run. Oh, I nearly didn't press the elevator button. I very nearly just went for the stuff in the room. God, that would have been bad.
Andiamo.
Four bullets, lovely. Oh, okay. Positive. We can still do well in this run. I like that loot. That's a fantastic loot distribution. That's a really good loot distribution, actually.
Sala controlli. Accesso riservato ai cartelli. Qualcuno del crimine
Oh, and another sensor. Oh. Okay. Shade of the region of 2 minutes. Nice, well done.
Qui è Diane Bernese, capitano della Torrens. Abbiamo 3 passeggeri sotto contratto della
Yeah, 2 minutes is solid.
Ci risulta che siete in possesso della scatola nera del Nostromo.
What's your mission 7 time now, Bulljack?
I passeggeri sulla stazione, passo.
I'm YOLOing this.
Venga con me, per favore.
8 minutes in total. That's very solid, especially for a safe strat. Yeah, that's honestly very solid, especially for 100%. That, running agent, rewire. Okay, now let's not mess this up. Ha! Of course. So easy to mess that up. I don't know why. Like, it's so easy to mess it up for no good reason. And it's just that one rewire.
Sevastopol, sono l'amministratore esecutivo della Wayland Yutani, Nina Taylor, e confermo la ricerca.
I don't think I grab cancelled there.
La squadra assegnata al recupero della scatola nera del Nostromo. La scatola nera di cui siete in possesso è di estrema importanza per la Wayland.
Good thing I actually checked there.
Ai sensi degli accordi aziendali in vigore, devo ricordarvi che non siete autorizzati a leggerli
Okay, no grab.
né a rivelarne la presenza a eventuali parti interessate.
You're reacting early, aren't you? Ooh, we were very close to a grab there. Goes to the right, good. Goodness me. Nope, he turned around. Be gone. Ah, you're there. Cool. Slidey J. So I believe we're still saving time. Just not much. Maybe a second. As long as the rest of this is flawless. But to be fair, we've put the hard part behind us at this point. And I have been cheeky, so hopefully it'll be fine. Nope. Shoot that guy early. Any Joe that you need to get past that's just doing that, on Novice, shoot them early. Just blast him. Just absolutely blast him. Don't even worry. I mean, worst case scenario, you miss and you've still got time to try and react to the grab. But it's just not worth it, because when they do that, like, turnaround grab, it can be torturous sometimes. The J, what? I love that emote, but I wish it was brighter. I need to brighten it. Was that bolt gun ammo? Tell me that wasn't bolt gun ammo. Why am I getting bolt gun ammo in mission 4? Game? Are you serious? What? Not happy about that. There's so much useful. Whoa, what is this loot? We could make a flashbang. I shouldn't have made that, I should have saved it. That's fine. What is that emote? It's a working Joe with question marks above its head. It's so poorly made, but it's the first one I made. Hey, we even saved a second. Lovely. It's so poor. Oh my gosh. What a scuffed mission 4. I love it. I want to save the injectors. We need at least 3. Charge packs I can commit 1. It's so dark. Joes are a bit dim anyway. Yeah, in multiple ways.
Ripley, Taylor è qui.
Stazione al servizio
Ah, just give me a clean mission 5. No shenanigans.
Capito?
Let's commit that. Cool. Okay, we're at least doing like 6 seconds better than last run. So we can take that and be happy about that. Because we still managed to get far ahead. I mean, granted, it's due to an exceptional mission 7, but even with the dodgy mission 7, we can still do well. I just wish that was a good time to do the upstairs hack. If the humans don't show. I actually don't know about that one. Mission 7 backup strats are not something I've really thought about. Because most of my runs just die in Mission 7. There's no real backupping to be done.
Ripley, devo trovare
Another
un
charge
medico.
pack, okay,
Una
fine.
mia amica ha bisogno di aiuto, di attrezzature sanitarie.
Anche io. Non è rimasto niente su questo piano. Ma c'è ancora molto di sotto, nell'ambulatorio dell'ospedale.
Come ci arriviamo?
Sì,
Good enough.
mi sembra che io possa esserne in grado. Mi serve il tuo aiuto e a te serve il mio. Trova il
No, I need to
codice
save that.
d'accesso per l'ascensore di servizio e scenderò con te all'ospedale, ok?
Codice d'accesso?
Sì. Posso dirigerti da qui. Morley o Lingard potrebbero aver avuto il codice nuovo. Dovresti provare all'ufficio di Morley.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Fatta. Lavoro di squadra,
I would love a mission 5 like our previous one.
L'area in cui ti trovi era riservata ai pazienti più instabili.
Because I also don't need to loot much.
Dimmi
We're doing really, really well for loot.
Lungo quel corridoio.
Granted, I have looted a bit more than last run as well, but not an awful hack. I'll take that. That was either scrap or a blasting cap, I didn't see which.
Hai trovato il codice di accesso? Allora ci servirà anche la tessera d'accesso. Morley la portava sempre così. Trovalo. Rilassati. Sto solo cercando di scoprire cos'è. Tu concentrati sulla tessera d'accesso.
Another flare. Yeah, we don't need to loot much here. A little bit's fine, but not much. $1702 is the easiest key code for me. I don't know why, it just is. I love 1702. Oh my god, what is that? That is not Q. That's fine, we lost 2 seconds from that. I accept the fact that I'll just not loot in order to make that up. Or some of it up. I don't know why I even pressed escape. Unbelievable. Good, no beep. If you hear a beep here, it means Steve's going to the vent next to the elevator.
Dannazione, Pullman, sapevi che quella cosa era lì.
Non dire così,
Cool,
pensavo
I
potesse
pushed my luck
essere
there.
lì, è diverso. Ora dammi il codice.
I should not have run as much as I did.
Ok? Ora scendiamo all'ambulatorio.
Seven.
Ecco, raccolgo le mie cose e poi potremo andare.
Fine. -4. Oh, sorry, +4. +4.4. Okay, fine. We'll take it. Human error there. Wow, that's a really late beat. Another flare. Oh my goodness, I think we're maxed on flares now. Five flares. That's still exceedingly good. Yeah, it's a fantastic time to be nearly maxed on flares. Because we are burning flares here.
Samuels, c'è una certa Linga, ufficiale medico superiore. Devo scoprire dove tengono tutto nel suo ufficio.
Buona fortuna, Riley. Sbrigati se puoi.
Hey Fox. Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. We've had a finicky set of runs so far. Good drop. Yeah, it's been interesting. We've had a lot of heartbreak in Mission 10 today, and Mission 7. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I'm glad to actually be back running, because I have a small break while I'm not traveling for work, which is very nice, because I've been traveling a lot recently.
Dottoressa Lingard, sono Ransom. Ti ricordi di me? Il tuo amico dirigente della Sixon? Lingard, non mi passi a salutare, non chiami mai. Non siamo più amici. Oh, ma certo, siamo entrambi impegnati. E dopo tutto, io ho anche molti altri amici.
Adrenaline, thank you very much for the follow. Do appreciate it.
Uno di loro mi ha detto che hai informato l'ufficiale Wade di com'era, interessante ritrovamento? Devo
Down, down, E.
Niente discussioni. In fondo, quanto ti conosce Wade?
No humans in our way as well, which is lovely for change.
E scommetto che non sarebbe mai
Like your VTuber avatar. Thank you.
aspetto una tua chiamata, dottoressa.
Samuels,
Yes, indeed, I've finally gotten a camera. It's only taken me however many months? 5 months of streaming or so, on and off. So I did finally end up getting it. Oh gosh, I just want this run to be good. Like, this run has been so cursed, but also kind of blessed. And I just want it to not die here. Maxed on injectors, good. Wait, I need Noisemaker.
Via libera, Ripley, sbrigati.
Very minor time loss, that's fine.
Ripley, tutto bene? Ripley.
What was that noise? Okay. Drop a flare around about here. No, please no shoot. Not good. No, I've got one more. Missed the flare. Not the best, but that's fine. I missed the flare. It was really slow on that terminal. I can't believe I messed that up. So we might be +2, I think. Yeah, we are absolutely good for flares, so it's not the end of the world missing that flare. We have all the flares we need for Mission 10. So we get 2 guaranteed flares in Mission 7. I just hope I run good past mission 7. I really do. I don't want it to end before that. Yeah, I was expecting to have to use the pipe bomb, especially with the extra delay. But I went full on big balls and just was like, Steve's like, I don't know, maybe 20 feet from me, let's just leg it and hope that we make it. And it just about worked out, so thank God for that, because that could have gone horrifically wrong. Honestly, I can't believe we got out of that without having to use the pipe bomb. No idea how we did it. Sheer dumb luck is how I say it. Nice. Saving 2? Okay, that's fine. That's better than I expected. I was expecting to lose a small amount of time there. I will take that because I need noisemakers. That's Steve. Oh, he's lurking around. That's really annoying. That's worst case scenario. Generally, if you hear a really early beep, that's very bad. The funny thing is Jeremy didn't even react. Even if the humans die, it's not the end of the world here. Obviously it's bad, but it's not awful. That's either a good beep or we're about to die. Now the scary thing is I only have one bullet and my game crashed. You sod. Honestly. I don't know why my game crashes there sometimes. But it costs me 15 seconds every time it crashes. It's not crashed at all today. And when I finally get a promising... Yeah, that's very promising. Oh wow, I just missed. Nice. No, I'm just running. I'm not playing it safe. I can't afford the time loss. Fine. No idea what Steve's up to. In the band school. That's bad. Nope. We have to quit out. That's something you only learn after dying to it. Unfortunately, that pattern just happens. However, we can now run the entire rest of the way. Okay, we are getting out of mission 7, guaranteed at this point. I think we'll be plus 10 after this, which is fine. We can deal with that. Terminal? Sure. Five revolver rounds is fine. I can deal with that. Nice. There's scrap down there, which we don't need. 2 flares up here, which we do need. Two and 3.
Ho esaminato il tuo rapporto sugli androidi della Weyland Yutani e la tua proposta di miglioramento degli androidi Z. Ora apprezzo i tuoi sforzi, ma devi capire.
At least we're getting out of mission 7.
Il tuo è pieno di estrapolazioni e valutazioni.
Check the ID tag on the floor. I did get it.
E indossa abiti da $8.000. La morale è, devo pensare ai
Okay.
soldi, amico.
Not great.
Bravo modo per ridurre i costi, chiaro? Penso, passo.
Oh, that crash. Ah, okay. Positivity. Okay, we're not losing that much time. On the agent, fine. Max on charge packs. We're only losing, yeah, plus 10 was pretty accurate, honestly. As much as I didn't want it to be. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, no, we're not losing that much time. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh. I mean, that just shows how much time there is to save if we didn't crash. So we could have had no crash there. We could have had the canister actually explode. We could have had Steve not drop and not force us off the hack. It's like 30 seconds. It's mad. But we are at least out of mission 7. So I have 0 rights to complain, because everything went right in mission 7. And if everything goes right in mission 7, that's more than I can ask for. We got fast strapped. Obviously the crash wasn't ideal. Okay. We got this. There's a little bit of time save here. And that's all we need. We don't need bonding agent.
Qualcuno l'ha staccato.
So che c'è qualcuno qui dentro.
I need to make medkits.
Che cosa hai?
Lei non dovrebbe essere qui.
Quick kill, that's fine.
Non è permesso in questa struttura. Punto.
I should have just immediately stabbed rather than shooting, but that's fine. He keeps the door open, which is really nice. Fine. So that's the one problem with scroll wheel RQ. It's, if you're holding out the revolver, it will try and reload the revolver, which sometimes just dumps all your bullets like it did there, which is really annoying. Nice. We shouldn't be in insta-grab range. Oh, maybe we are. Nope, we're good, we're good. Just want one bullet here. Fun fact, if you're reloading your bullets, revolver bullets in the vent, and you don't want to, or want to cancel it, just tap peek. You can peek in the vent and that cancels the reload animation, which is really nice. I'm going for the same stuff here where I just grab this now. It's not optimal, but it means I can AFK. Or at least I can just craft stuff which I need to. I need to actually have a good old think. Scrap, that's fine. More scrap, also fine. Oh, okay. Pipe bomb, flashbang, noisemaker. We have no sensors. We can definitely commit that. No questions. Commit that. Cool. That has cleared up our inventory a bit. Injector we don't want to use. Everything else is fine. Cool, nice, okay. That is the best position I can put myself in loot-wise. Or at least inventory management-wise. 70 scrap is fine, we can deal with that. I don't have anything else I actually want to craft at the moment. Injectors I want to save. Blasting caps I probably want to save for more pipe bombs. We have one pipe bomb, which is great. Especially as we had to use one earlier. I was so worried earlier that I'd miss my pipe bomb throw. I was stressing so hard about it. No, we don't need that.
Ci hai pensato tu? Hai fatto funzionare le navette? I piani del cazzo non hanno funzionato.
Mission 9 again. God, I really don't want to do Mission 9.
Stabile. Tornerà in forze molto presto. Samuel è con lei ora.
Ok.
Sei riuscita a far funzionare la navetta.
Ok.
Dov'è Riccardo?
Prepara la prossima mossa.
Either the run dies in Mission 10, or we actually get to see the rest of the game.
Dov'è la nave di
Either way, if the run dies in Mission 10, I will have to end the stream, unfortunately. So fingers crossed.
Magari puoi provare tu a convincere quel bastardo inutile. Va a parlare con lui.
Nice.
Marlon?
Toilet break.
Mi chiamo Ripley, sono con la compagnia.
E sei qui per quella scatola vuota. Siete proprio astuti, devo dirlo.
Sono qui per motivi personali. Mia madre era sul Nostromo quando è sparito 15 anni fa.
Davvero? Cazzo. Beh. Cazzo. Non abbiamo trovato la sua nave, Ripley. Solo la scatola nera.
Ma sono certa che abbiate trovato dell'altro. Che è successo là fuori?
Devo andarmene da qui, Ripley. Magari possiamo accordarci.
Intanto parlo. Voglio sapere tutto.
Trasmissione, mi ricevi, Luis?
Molto chiaro, Marlo. Va bene.
Facciamo piano. Voglio arrivarci tutta intera.
Se vuoi qualcosa di intero, Foster. Anche quello che fa per te.
Mi servirà un microscopio per provarlo, Heist.
Ok, piantatela. Concentratevi sul motivo per cui siamo qui. Non voglio errori.
Oh, good timing.
Eccoti qui. Foster, Mix, tenete gli occhi aperti.
Okay, cool. Saved Elizabeth's time, mission 8. Which is always really nice. I suppose my weird little maneuver to try and get the working Joe to stay in the door helped to save it a little bit. Which is really nice. It seems to be relatively consistent as well. Well, no, that's a complete lie. It seems to be consistent if you get punched. But given that the Joe can kill the human at different speeds, it's wildly inconsistent. If you know what you're looking for, then it's fine. I've not heard this dialogue basically in ages. Does that dialogue potentially mean that heist is close? Hey, thank you for the good luck. How are you doing, you okay? Hopefully you're doing well.
Do un'occhiata qui intorno, magari c'è un punto debole. Aspettate qui, mi serve una mano.
Let it be known, if you succeed in PBing, I will celebrate with the Chinese and a beer. I will also commiserate with the Chinese and a beer. Well, I agree to those terms, honestly. Also, that was a really good heist. Like a really good heist compared to my previous runs.
Ho trovato un passaggio, lo controllo. Se non volessi tornare, allora aspetterete di più.
Oh, I just want this run to go past mission 10. I want to see the rest of the game. I've had such awful luck with mission 10 and mission 7 and all of that. I just want a run to go past. It's been like tangible. I can so nearly just like grasp it, but it's not quite there. I mean, this run has been a mixture of really good in places and really bad in places. Like the times I've gotten my splits would make you think that the world record is really polished. Because it's like the furthest ahead I've been was in mission 1. But actually it's just because I suck at all the other missions. Oh gosh. Like, I would love it if these were my usual split times, where it's like, just plus minus a tiny bit every time. But what the splits don't show here is that I've actually lost, like, well, 20 seconds in some places. Also, loud noise warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I just want to get past mission 10. The bane of my life.
Andiamo. Seguitemi. Heist, qui, aiutami a salire.
Where's Heist? Furthest back, but not miles away. Below average RNG for that one, but that one doesn't affect things too much. Come on, little fella, give me a leg up. And maybe if we're very lucky, we won't have like a 449 or something. No, this time's actually looking much better than previous runs. Much, much better than previous runs. Like 8 seconds ahead. When's the fade out? The fade out is the thing we're interested in. Oh. Sub 440. Mwah. I don't know why they stood still for so long. Annoyingly, it actually just slows us down even more. I can't get around them. Damn. Very bizarre. Well, that lost us a second, but that's not the worst thing. Currently we're at... I think we're at dead even with PB. Because my PB mission 9 was pretty good. Listening to Nintendo music always makes me want to play Nintendo games again. Like, this music is so good for the game. Pokemon Sun and Moon, in case you didn't know. Well, I wouldn't expect you to know where this music's from. But yeah, this music's from Pokemon Sun and Moon. And it's such a good game. It gets a lot of hate, an awful lot of hate. But Pokemon Sun and Moon has a real special place in my heart.
Attenti a quello che toccate, non voglio niente di danneggiato.
Oh, Meeks, please be kind. Let me get out of Mission 9 ahead of my PB. That would be fantastic.
Basta, stiamo perdendo tempo. Diamo un'occhiata.
I mean, I really want to get out of Mission 10 ahead. If I can do that, then we're in such a good place.
Ora è di nostra proprietà, diritti di recupero. E allora prendiamo quello che possiamo e torniamo indietro. Date un'occhiata, vediamo che altro c'è.
Marlo, abbiamo trovato qualcosa. Tracce.
Tracce?
Sembra che abbiano trascinato qualcosa. Ma c'è dell'acqua. E non ti piacerà.
Che cos'è?
Le tracce portano qui.
Stesso nome sulla scatola.
Nostromo. Qualcuno è già stato qui.
Forse hanno abbandonato la nave e sono atterrati qui.
Lo vedo. Cazzo.
I don't want to turn around. Okay. You're really early.
Diritti di recupero addio.
Scopriamolo. Troverò il segnale e lo spegnerò. Non voglio che qualcun altro trovi questo posto. Foster, Heist, controllate la caverna.
No. Okay, that's not too bad, not too bad. I managed to at least direct Meeks a bit closer. Going to have to lurk for a while, hopefully the run's still going when you get back. No worries, and thank you for lurking. I always appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck in 10 as well, gosh, I'll need it. Yeah, I really hope the run goes past 10. I really, really do. Because we have 3 flares, which is 1 fewer than I'd like, but it's still runnable.
Mix, ho trovato il segnale. Controllo.
It's definitely not the end of the run because we only have 3 flares. The fact that we have 3 flares is fine. It sees us through Lorenz. And Lorenz is my personal nemesis. No one else has anywhere near as much trouble with this as I do. I don't know why. But for some reason, Lorenz is just the bane of my existence. Lorenz was so bad for me, I had to have a specific strat developed for me because I was so bad at the other one. Just, whenever I think about that, it makes me feel really bad for Twitchy, but also I love Twitchy and he's amazing because he literally saved Mission 10 for me. Because yeah, Mission 10 just used to end so many of my runs. It still does, but it used to end so many more. It was actually awful. I wish there was something similar to what was done in NMG Nightmare for Gemini though. Where in Gemini, in Novice it's a real killer. But in Nightmare, you can throw a flare and a flashbang, and that's good enough to just keep Steve away from you for a bit. In Novice though, Steve's hearing is really, really sketchy. It's made me think, like, could you possibly do it with something like a pipe bomb? Because I believe pipe bombs have the biggest sound radius, but that's a theory more than a fact. So, my other theory is it just worth killing the Working Joe with a pipe bomb rather than the usual revolver / flamethrower that we do? Because I feel like it would be better but I also really don't know. So I'm curious. Because I feel like pipe bombing that Joe would be much safer than any other strat currently. Nice. Only very, very minor time loss.
Dov'è la tua nave? Se riusciamo a riattivare le comunicazioni, quali sono i codici per portarla qui in automatico?
Se vuoi sapere il resto...
Can it be
Non
asked?
succederà mai.
È così.
Oh, it's
Allora
so
sarai
true.
Wait, il mio display nella torre si
Yeah,
è illuminato come un
Steve is wildly inconsistent in Novice,
Qualunque
but one
cosa
thing
sia,
that
ci sono
is
Ok, da questa
very
parte c'è
variable in
qualcosa che
Novice,
potrà servire.
which isn't always the case in Nightmare, is how long Steve actually stays up in the vent for. From my playthrough of Nightmare, and granted, I am not a Nightmare player, I've only played it through once, Steve tended to stay up in the vents for longer after you flamed him than in Nightmare.
Ho un piano per intrappolare. Prendi una navetta e
Sorry,
raggiungi il
yeah,
campo
in
delle
Nightmare,
torri.
Steve stays up in the vents for longer than on Novice. So you can actually get away with some stuff in Nightmare, flaming-wise and timing-wise, that you can't get away with in Novice. Which is very bizarre. And I don't quite understand it. But if you just run around, just completely willy-nilly, ignoring Steve for the most part, then Steve drops very quickly after you flame him. In Nightmare, it seems to take a bit longer. And if that was the case in Gemini, you could do so much more stuff safely. But because Steve can be so inconsistent in Novice, it just makes it so difficult in order to actually, like, properly get away with some of the stuff. And it also makes recovery so much harder.
Ora possiamo solo ammazzare quel mostro.
Because you can have stuff go wrong in Novice and it just spirals so quickly. And there's basically nothing you can do about it. And you never want that to be the case, that's just brutal. 5 flares, that's amazing. We got 2 flares here. Okay, wow, we can make a whole nother pipe bomb. I think that's worth it. Oh, I am so nervous for mission 10. I just want to get through it. I really do.
Stazione al servizio della Six Communication Technologies, dei servizi di supporto tecnico e della Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Music's off for now.
Stazione al servizio della Six Communication.
Sono nella torre Sistek.
Avete gli occhi aperti, sto rilevando molti sistemi danneggiati in quell'area.
Quel mostro è qui.
Tito, andiamo.
La bestia è qui, dovete andarvene.
Ma andare dove?
Al centro commerciale vicino al dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, grazie.
Waits, quella bestia, come facciamo a chiuderla dentro?
La torre è in grado di processare combustione
Yeah, not forgetting the human this time.
gassoso. I sistemi di prevenzione
We have an extra flare,
sono ancora in funzione.
regardless of whether it gets used or not. I'm putting it there.
Quindi costruirai una gabbia intorno alla bestia e Riccardo la chiuderà dentro. L'entrata è più avanti. Usa il terminale della reception per aprire il portello.
Non fare rumore, non correre, vai al dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, grazie.
I love the irony of Ripley saying don't run while we are legging it. should be the human, that should be the Joe.
Devi chiudere i portelli di sicurezza intorno alla tromba delle scale. Poi il deposito scorte, l'accesso per la manutenzione e la reception del
Steve's
server
nearby.
centrale. Fai rapporto man mano.
Accesso manutenzione chiuso.
Affermativo, Ripley.
I'm being so slow.
Deposito scorte chiuso.
Ok. Wait, mi metti in comunicazione con Ripley.
I don't know if Steve's told me that.
Ripley, c'è un comando di disabilitazione con cui avviare l'isolamento di emergenza. È nel terminale dietro la scrivania della reception.
Sono Renzo. Ho appena ricevuto il tuo messaggio.
Riccardo, reception del server centrale chiusa.
Going to like while you make dinner, no worries.
Verso la sala 7, fai piano.
Sto cercando delle registrazioni di equipaggi passati a
Devi solo
Sebastopol
attivare
per
l'interruttore e uscire. Tengo l'uscita aperta finché non arrivi. Poi chiudo la trappola.
Dovrei solo sapere un'altra cosa. C'è un pacchetto di
I
trasmissione
apologize for the lack of commentary. I need to focus here.
prima che una nave iniziasse il viaggio di ritorno sulla Terra. Niente di speciale, però un altro deve venirlo a sapere, non è vero? Ci saranno delle conseguenze. Voglio dire, ci sono molte cose che Marie non sa, giusto?
Nearly.
Falli decodificare e avvisami subito quando sono pronti. Portiamoci bene.
Fatto, puoi partire.
L'uscita è aperta.
Aspetta un attimo.
Riccardo, l'uscita è aperta.
Cristo, è chiusa. Non si muove. Che stai dicendo, Riccardo? Aprila.
Okay.
Mi dispiace, Ripley, ci sto lavorando.
Wow, that was very quick. Nice. Maxed on compound B.
Riccardo, allora
We have nothing
Non
in
serve
that.
più tempo.
non ne ho di tempo.
Okay.
Ok, fatto. Esci, Ripley. Ora.
Nice. We're good for the exit.
Riccardo, come hai fatto a riaprirla? Ho dovuto bloccare l'allarme. Era l'unico modo per far uscire Ripley. L'hai fatto uscire. L'avevamo chiuso dentro e l'hai fatto uscire. È ancora dietro di te, Ripley.
Dove vado?
Ai laboratori geminali.
Okay.
Se ti segue, lo
That's
interrompo.
Lorenz. Decent. Not great, but decent. Still a lot of walking there.
Sono arrivata, Wade.
So we're actually losing time
Tutta la struttura.
just because there was
C'è
so
un
much walking.
montacarichi su cui salire, ma è fuori uso da quando la Sixon ha tagliato i fondi alla
I didn't
geminale.
commit to a more risky strat. Instead, I used the two noisemakers.
La Sixon ha provato a venderla per anni insieme a Sebastopol.
Still alive and running. Well, Gemini might have something to say about that.
Sicurezza è ancora attiva.
Ok, basta parlare, Wade.
Gemini is a cruel, cruel master of a level. That Joe should be moving, but it's not.
Dottori Waits.
Ne vedo uno nei laboratori di analisi, l'altro è nella sala di contaminazione.
I did have enough time to do the lever, but I wasn't confident.
Quello nei laboratori adesso, Ripley.
Damn. I was trying to avoid that, but I didn't want to run into the vent. I really don't know where Steve is. Can't do the lever. Unfortunate time loss, but I'll take that over dying. Damn. Drop above.
Fatto, l'ascensore è collegato. KC348, fammi sapere quando.
Not playing that game. Not the slightest chance I'm playing that game. I had a drop. We're out of Gemini. One more. I'm so annoyed he didn't go up when I did 4 bursts just as he appeared the other side of that
Waits, ce l'ho fatta.
that door.
Segue ancora.
Penso
Can't
di sì.
believe it.
Ho un piano, va al laboratorio.
I don't even know if this flare placement actually works, but I'm still 100% trying it. Bad pattern.
Sa che staranno facendo i ragazzi ora.
Potrei inviarti alcuni campioni da sottoporre a esame. Voglio che ci lavori il minimo indispensabile per te. Non a nessun altro che fa rapporto solo a me. E se viene a sapere che la tua carriera precipiterà insieme a Sevastopol. Ci sono molte incoerenze nei registri
Waits,
della
ci sono.
Gemini. Il laboratorio si può separare dalla stazione
Please,
principale.
please behave, game.
I sistemi si ricollegheranno. Non sarà niente rispetto a ciò che offrirò io. Fai la cosa giusta.
Yeah, not going for the fuel. I didn't need it. Or at least I shouldn't. If I do, something's gone wrong.
Fatto! Vedo un picco di tensione. Ora ricollega i sistemi del laboratorio a Sevastopol al terminale
Slow
del
hack.
laboratorio centrale. Contiamo su di te.
a lot more fuel on Novice. Yeah, that's true. But I know 200 in it. If you get, sorry, if you have 200 reserve in the nest, that's a comfortable amount to finish. As long as you don't have to do anything really stupid with Steve. Please, please, please behave. No. The one essential thing you need to know in Novice is if you can press that button or not. If I press that button, I die with that pattern every time. If you hear him drop before you get to that button, you must flame him. That button takes longer to press than you believe. We have a run. In Nightmare, you can pick up about 500. If you lose everything and fuel consumption's doubled, yeah. Yeah, in Novice, because we don't need as much fuel, we can get away with skipping bits of it.
Pronto? Pronto? Qualcuno mi sente?
Saving that amount of time, despite weird patterns and a bit of dodginess in general, so nice. So nice. Oh my gosh, that has taken so much pressure off of me. But at the same time, it has added so much more pressure onto me. Because I know this now means we've got to run. You never have a run until after mission 11. Oh, sorry, until after mission 10. Doesn't matter what NMG category. Yeah, so I got the tape earlier, but I always guessed it again. Nope, not playing any games. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. I am grabbing that, yeah. I will happily take the whatever portion of time. TC5 flamethrower fuel pre-nest is really good.
Ma è finita ora.
Oh, I did get him. Good.
Lascia stare. Mi hai fatto uscire. Ci vediamo al
And
dipartimento.
even more flamethrower fuel. This is fantastic. Always burn an extra medkit here, because this revolver human does so much damage. I should arguably shotty him. Actually, that's not a bad idea. EMP. Excuse me. Need to remember audio tape.
Gli androidi sono strani da quando sono arrivata qui.
No, stavolta è diverso. Hanno lasciato le proprie postazioni. Ne ho appena visti alcuni in un'area pubblica, non è normale.
Ottimo.
Fa attenzione.
Wait, sono Ripley. Che sta succedendo agli androidi?
Non lo so.
Perché lo stato di allarme è cambiato?
Cazzo, non lo so. Sto cercando di contattare Samuels. Forse lui sa che diavolo sta facendo Apollo.
Oh, okay. I need to breathe. I'm done with mission 10. Breathe, James. Breathe. The last thing I want here is just like a shotgun shot killing a civilian. Nope. Be gone. No time for you. Oh, I nearly hit the civilian. That was so close. The civilian ran to the Joe. Oh man. Goodness me. Is this guy behaving? Yes. Jeez. Oh my god. This game needs to stop giving me heart attacks. That was really clean. ID tag. Do not forget it. That could be bad. Actually, I mean, the sniper doesn't even matter on this. I've got so much help. Minor mistake, not too bad. Terminal glitch, much worse. Music with AI is interesting. Yeah. It's mostly to help keep me calm because I am so stressed right now. And it's nice chill music. Behave terminal. Yeah, honestly, the amount that we're getting terminal glitch is just so disheartening. Terminal glitch, the game crashing. Oh, it's awful. Is that how we play horror games casually? Well, I don't play horror games casually. No, I'm normally really bad with horror games. I mean, I'm still bad with Alien. I'm one of the top runners for it, so pretty much says everything. I still get so stressed with it.
Ripley, sono tutti morti.
Gli androidi li hanno massacrati.
Perché?
Non lo so.
Let's grab this
Credo che
first.
Samuels lo sappia.
And this one, which is 1 and 3.
Devo trovarlo. Hai visto Taylor e Marlon?
No.
Non sono qui.
Yes, I did play AI casually like 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
Se vado a cercare Samuels, puoi restare qui.
But then didn't really play it past then.
Riccardo, ho bisogno che tu lo faccia. Puoi presidiare la stazione e coprirlo. Riccardo!
Sì.
I don't actually know if I got the second log in there, but I don't have enough time to actually go back and check. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, so I played Alien casually. I did a playthrough on every difficulty except Nightmare. Actually, maybe I did do Nightmare. I can't remember. But I remember finding Novice the hardest compared to things like Hard, because I very quickly learned on Hard that you can very consistently manipulate the alien. And so Novice just surprised the hell out of me when I played it, because it's like, wait, I don't know what the alien's doing. But no, I love it where the eyes just get displaced for the J's. But no, I played Alien casually, and then played it through with some friends as well. The alien has no idea what it's doing. I was going to say the same thing. Honestly, it's the most terrifying part. Oh, do I make a pipe bomb or do I make a medkit? We just have no sense. Sorry, no injectors. It's a real problem. Oh, well. Damn, that's a bit stupid. I guess I'm not making a pipe bomb. Okay, nowhere near as much time save as I'd like, but we got terminal glitch. Wow, that's terminal glitch cost me so much more than I wanted. No, so not while I was playing casually. I only started putting music on when speedrunning it. When playing it casually, I loved the sound design. It's just phenomenal. I still love the sound design in this game. It's so well done. But especially in a run where there's so much stress and so much going on, it's just, it's really hard for me to just stay like calm and collected. So I need just chill music in the background. Well, I don't need it, but I prefer having chill music in the background, just as kind of like a grounding tool for myself, so I don't get too caught up in my own head and I actually manage to just stay chill and stay focused, and I just don't get too nervy. Because even though so much of this is refined down to like such a precise point, it's still so scary, because especially on Novice, so much weird and wacky stuff can happen. And yeah. The amount of stuff that you just need to be ready to deal with at a drop of a pin is just unreal. Whatever makes you faster, true. That's probably the best 8382 I've done. Happy about that. Oh, breathe. Must breathe. Breathing's important. Good life lesson with James. But we're 20 seconds ahead. At the end of this mission, I would hope to be close to a minute ahead. If not more. And I believe I have pipe bombs bound. And that means I can do a crowd favourite. Fun speedrun strat. No Super Amanda, damn. We are absolutely going to be going for cartwheel, Jay. Not a shadow of a doubt in that one. Even though I don't really think it's that much faster, it's more just fun.
Riccardo, sono qui. Sembra il posto in cui i sintetici vanno a morire.
Ah, there's an injector on the floor. I can't get it though. I should have got it. I really should have. That's fine, there will be more. We don't need a pipe bomb urgently yet.
Livello di scoppio contenimento Omega 6.
Charge pack, we don't need. ID tag. Bonding agent we don't need. Please, terminals, just behave.
Qui è Ransom, dirigente della Sixon. Mi sono appena svegliato e ho trovato un androide Z nella mia stanza. Quando ho chiesto che diavolo stesse facendo, mi ha assalito. Ho dovuto lasciare il mio appartamento, cazzo! Mandate i tecnici migliori al centro Apollo e scoprite che cazzo sta succedendo, subito! Tenete quei cosi sotto controllo. Voglio un rapporto al più presto. Devo accedere ad
Okay. Pipe bombs. God, this is so stupid to do, but I love it. I should actually practice this before just doing it in a run. Because I have not practiced Cartwheel Joe, and if it goes wrong, you can blow the Joe away from you, which is so funny. But it just loses you time. this run is already cursed though, so if it gets more cursed, so be it. There's a flare, but we don't need flares. Nice. I did pass up a flare, which kind of makes my soul hurt. Not bad. Saved like a second there. I threw it too far behind the J, so he just kind of toppled over rather than actually cartwheeling towards us. But might as well have some fun with that.
Ascensore in discesa verso la sala programmazione Android.
Okay. So there's a really small little time save here, where you can just grab the very edge of that railing, because the interactable zone is actually much higher than it really seems like it should be. Also, fun fact, looking up at the ceiling increases your FPS by a fairly considerable amount here. And this is one of the sections where if you have FPS below like 100 or 80, it actually does start to slow you down a bit. So as long as you know roughly where you need to do the prompt, very worth doing. Unless you just got like a good computer, in which case you don't need to. But my CPU is very limited in what it can do, so yeah. I'll be getting an upgrade to it at some point. Soon TM. Bonding agent don't need. Bonding agent don't need. Did get the audio log. Good, good.
Abbiamo un problema. Ci sono stati scontri con i sintetici alla
Ethanol, scrap,
stazione.
don't need either of
Ho
those.
appena ricevuto notizia di un androide con trauma cranico, ma è ricoperto di sangue. Sangue umano. Ho avvisato gli ufficiali coloniali. La mia segretaria è in un posto sicuro e io mi sto dirigendo alla navezza. Cercherò di mandare un androide in pianeta a consultare Apollo. Magari sa di chi cazzo è la colpa di tutto questo.
Ethanol, fine.
Il sistema di protezione di Apollo è pensato in modo
Scrap,
che
cool.
sui
Don't need any
sintetici
of those.
della Six possano interagire. Ascoltami, userò la sala riformattazione. È l'unica opzione. Ho dovuto deviare la corrente dell'area per poterci provare.
Samuels, è troppo pericoloso.
Sì, davvero troppo. Sì, in bocca al lupo.
Oh, okay. I'm so scared for this little cart at the end of this mission. So, for those who don't know, my previous, oh well, my current 100% world record has a glitch in mission 12, which caused the cart to drop me just completely down to the area in mission 7. And in doing that, it lost me like 40 seconds. Probably a bit more, probably closer to 50. But it's the only time it's ever happened to me. But ever since it did happen, I'm so scared that it will happen again. I really, really don't want it to happen again. Because I have no chance of getting a 315. Hey, Julian Civic. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the chaos that is Alien Isolation 100%. Yeah, if you have any questions on anything you see, basically, just don't be afraid to ask. More than happy to answer questions. And welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, it goes for anyone. I'm always happy to answer questions. Almost free time save. Yeah, in theory it should be free time save. And the craziest thing is it's almost a minute of time save, which is huge. But that is the main tool with which I I can hope to push this to a 315. Because, yeah, getting a 315 is insane for 100%. People thought that a 315 would be the theoretical limit for 100%. And the fact that I have managed to push it down so that the theoretical limit is almost like a 312. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So I just want to get that 315. Eventually it will happen.
L'hai fatto per me.
Volevo che Amanda Ripley scoprisse la verità.
Flame the conduit for good luck. Come on. Wow, that took so long.
Rispondimi.
I swear it doesn't normally take that long for that door to open. Maybe it just does.
Samuel è morto.
Okay.
Ha aperto la navetta di
Can't
Apollo
make a
per me.
medkit. Fine.
Vado subito lì, farò disattivare l'isolamento ad Apollo.
Nice, okay. Oh, I nearly missed that ID tag. I have to be careful. Gosh, yeah. Can't miss that stuff. That's actually kind of bad. It's not that bad. Didn't sleep well the last week or two. Sorry to hear that. Love Alien Isolation, it's such a perfect and beautiful game. Yeah, this game is fantastic. I love it too. Which is why I started speedrunning it. I just really enjoy the game. Oh my gosh. You annoying old thing. We should be able to just run past all of these. Damn, long animation as well. Unfortunate. This used to be your favourite game of all time. Wow, nice. Ah, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Fingers crossed that this tram or this cart doesn't mess us up.
Fammi sentire.
Sei Marco, giusto?
Sì.
Okay.
Sono Taylor, dirigente di settore Wayland.
We've just saved 40 seconds. Unfortunately, we lost 10 from the long animation grab.
Lascia stare, Ricky. Vuole solo scoprire la verità.
Only have the capability of playing it once and a novice. Yeah, honestly, I can understand why people wouldn't want to speedrun this game. Because, I mean, it's a stressful game to speedrun. And Novice is still a good old challenge. Like, we're playing on Novice at the moment, and this game is very challenging. Like, there's so much that can go wrong, even if you know so many things about it. 3 times save for next run. Oh gosh, that assumes that this run PBs. Or even goes through to the end.
Ho sentito.
Nice. Clean pickup on that. Jeez, that's so loud. Oh my god. That was right in my left ear as well. That's going there. Grab that scrap. I want to do nightmare difficulty. Do I know the difference? Yes. So. Oh my gosh, that was actually a really good mission 12. If only we hadn't gotten grabbed. That would have been crazy good. So, the first major difference is you have no HUD at all. And so in the bottom left of my screen, when it loads, you'll be able to see that I have flamethrower, and it shows the fuel and all of that. I've got the health bar, and I've got my torch. You don't get to see any of that, so you don't know what your health is. Additionally, everything is much, much more attentive to you. So if you run near the alien or humans or an android, they will pick up that you're running much, much faster than on any other difficulty. And additionally, they're a lot more deadly. So on Novice, you can flame the alien if it's right next to you, and you'll still live. You may get knocked down, but you'll still live. On Nightmare, you have to get exceedingly lucky to get knocked down. It basically only ever happens if you're at full health. I apologize for the camera movement, I need to do this. Cool. If the alien ever gets to you, or even gets in range, you're just straight up dead in Nightmare, like 95% of the time. It's brutal. In addition, humans with revolvers, definitely a top runner, I assure you. The speed of that 4930 was atrocious. Humans with revolvers do insane damage. Like, really insane damage. They either one-shot you with a headshot, or you can take 2 body shots, and they fire fast. So, revolver humans become deadly. Shotgun humans are dangerous, but not deadly, because I believe you can take 8 shotgun shots. Shotguns are much weaker than revolvers in this game. It's really, really chill. And the only other major difference is you get way less loot. So in all the other difficulties, you get a pretty standard amount of loot. I believe in hard it gets slightly toned down, but not significantly. On Nightmare, you'll struggle to craft many items at all, and so it becomes a real challenge to just make things like medkits, distractions like noisemakers. So you'll struggle a lot more for those sorts of items. And additionally, you consume flamethrower fuel twice as fast. So we do something that's known as bursting the flamethrower, where we just tap the flamethrower fire button, and that will still count for repelling things such as the alien. Not entirely, but partially. So we can do 3 bursts of flamethrower fuel, and that will repel the alien with significantly less fuel than if you were to just hold it down. And it really helps when you're trying to conserve as much flamethrower fuel as possible. Grab for that. That was inefficient, but that's fine. And those are the major differences. There are some minor ones, but those are the ones that actually matter. Got the achievement for not dying a couple of years ago. Nice! Yeah, not dying in this game is surprisingly hard, especially if you're trying to go fast. Because yeah, going fast in this game makes a lot of noise, and making a lot of noise means you're much more likely to get killed. ID tag, that. Sensor. Did run on Novice, yeah. Novice is what I'm currently playing on, and Novice is still a decent challenge, honestly. There's a lot that goes on in Novice, and you can very easily be caught off guard. We didn't get the optimal pattern there, but it's still not an awful pattern. Oh, I really hope I haven't missed anything so far. I have no idea if I have or not. It's the brutal thing of running this game on 100%. You have no idea if you missed stuff. Cool. Do you know how to sprint burst on console? Yeah, so sprint bursting's hard on console because by default I believe the sprints on like L3 or just clicking in the stick, which is really mean for sprint bursting. Practice, I suppose. Or is that crouch? I can't remember. Either way, sprinting on anything is you just tap the sprint button, and it really is just a tiny tap. And so if I do it here, you'll see Ripley's hands move up, just barely. but it is just tapping the sprint button, and it's on controller. I can see it being a right pain, but it's just practice mostly. There's no easy way of doing it, I'm afraid. Crouch and right stick. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I last played with the controller, so I never played it on console. Instead I played it on PC, but with an Xbox controller initially. But especially when you're trying to go faster, swapping to keyboard and mouse allows you to do some things that you can't do on controller, such as turns like that. Now I must remember these logs. What's that time looking like? Very minor time loss. Oh no, very minor time save. Okay, okay. That's fine. I have no flares, that's fine. Pipe bomb, still can't make. Molly, EMP, Medkit. Why was the gas mask going through your arm? Very good question. So, when where's my EMP? There we go. If you peek just as you're taking the gas mask off, then the gas mask gets stuck in your arm. And you may be thinking, okay, well that doesn't sound particularly useful. However, it has one very useful purpose, and that is when that happens, you gain 8 seconds of grab immunity from a working Joe. And there's a fairly common pattern with Mission 13, whereby there's just a working Joe in your way, and you just can't deal with him. But if you're immune to getting grabbed, all of a sudden he doesn't really matter. So we utilize that trick to just be able to run past him without getting grabbed. And that's the only reason why it happens. When you transition to a new level, it resets, which is nice. And it does also carry some limitations, so you can't actually use certain items while you have the gas mask glitched into your hand. One of the more notable ones is you can't use the flamethrower. Fortunately for us, in Mission 13 we don't need to use the flamethrower because we don't have it. So it works out quite nicely. Ooh, we nearly got instant grabbed. So there is a very, very specific timing where a working Joe can instant grab you, and it is unreactable. You cannot do anything about it. You just get grabbed. Fortunately, it is a very small timing window, so it doesn't often happen. Where's Joe? There he is. But yeah, grab immunity is a key part of this run, because we only get grab immunity normally when you get grabbed, and that's because the game doesn't want you to get just repeatedly grabbed by working Joes over and over until you die, because, well, that's not very fair. So after you get grabbed, you get 10 seconds of grab immunity. On Nightmare to the Androids, melee hurt more than on Novice. Yes, as do the grabs. So the grabs do a base amount of damage, and that base amount is also increased. But grab immunity gets applied when the working Joe starts its grab animation. So what you'll see us do in a couple minutes is we will allow the grab animation to start playing, and then we will interrupt the grab animation by damaging an android. And by doing that, we get the grab immunity applied to us, but we also don't get grabbed, because getting grabbed is slow, because it stops us from moving. Here we have to walk because you soft lock if those Joes don't move. Once you see them moving through, you're good. I don't know where this Joe is, so we move back. You have to move back because I have lost runs because I've died there. It's so stupid. Okay, let's see. Nice, I didn't fail 6832. It seems like such an easy code to put. No, it's impossible. 6832 is the hardest code in the game. And that is a fact. Other people may just say I'm bad at the game. No, it's just difficult. No, 6832 is just one of those awkward ones to put in. Because on terminals there's no go back button, whereas for doing just keypad key codes, the F key on the console, sorry, on the keyboard, will undo a button. Hey Sloth, thanks for good luck. Yeah, well, we're coming up to the nest soon, so fingers crossed. If I can get out of the nest in one piece, we're in very good shape. Cool. We're doing okay. Revolver bullets. Nest is scary. Yes. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, we need to try and be as quick as possible in the nest. Do or die time then. Yeah, it really is. Nice. Where is the other Joe? Oh, I got it! I got the snipe! That is so hard to get. There we go. So you can see there we got the Joe to start grabbing us and then interrupted her. LG Pog. And because we actually interrupted the animation of the grab, we still get the grab immunity applied to us, but we just don't need to worry about actually getting grabbed. 6. Okay, really nice elevator time. Really, really nice. Oh, okay, nest time. I'm going to do a safe nest. Pretty cool, thank you. Oh, the nest is spooky though, so I will be focusing. Here, there's a face hugger, but we can despawn it by interacting with this keyboard fast enough. And we need to take a very careful path to not spawn another face hugger that would kill us on those. So there's going to be an alien here. We crouch, and then start running. The reason we crouch is so that we can get into this upcoming vent faster. Fire a revolver shot because we want an alien to drop. Unfortunate that it's emptied. Now we can run. Nice. Always double check. This is scripted. We stay crouching here. So this is a safe room, which is why we shot a revolver in it. The aliens cannot get in here. It stopped, watch the tail. Now it's moving. Now we walk. Run after this guy. Goes up. Avoid the vent. Slide in here, get ready for the hugger. Nice, perfect timing. Nice, perfect nest. Perfect safe strat nest. Not perfect nest because you can do it faster. But you can probably save about 3 seconds there. But that is a very clean description, or a very clean example, sorry, of how you can do the nest. Now, because I've got extra bullets, I'm going to fire a shot here. That should start getting the working shows towards me. So reactor is hard. There's so much that can go wrong. This guy, shoot. Don't backhand. Minigame, green, bad. So now we move back and away. Now towards this guy, grab, bang. This guy, the problem. Second green, that's really bad. Punch. Oh, what a shot! That was so lucky. I can't even attribute that to skill, that's just luck. Three greens, let's go! Greens are bad, by the way. Are we gonna get 4? Oh my god, we actually got 4 greens. For reference, 4 greens is a 1 in 81 chance. Actually 1 in 81. Reset time. I'm not resetting this. We got blessed with that shot. Holy jeez. Like, I can't believe we actually managed to get that shot and not get grabbed. This guy, bang. This guy won't grab us. Might backhand us. No, we're good. This is spooky. 1, 2. This guy might. Nice. I'm so glad I knew that. What a clean mission 14. Holy shit. We got 4 greens, which sucks, but it's such a clean mission 14. There is literally, like, that is textbook. Oh, that feels good. Now we just need to not throw the run. Thank you for the quack. I love that quack so much. That quack and Michael Flatley. The 2 best sound alerts I have. My mash is weak. My mash is weak. That was good. Oh, okay. As far as 4 greens go, granted I didn't do the fastest nest, yeah, you can only really save like 5 seconds on this mission 14. We did get a sense, which means we get an extra pipe bomb. Oh gosh, do we need one? Yeah, might as well.
Ce ne sono ancora alla stazione. Merda. Mi dispiace, Riccardo.
Oh, okay. That's one of the most stressful parts. Actually, I say that. The next hour is stressful. Like, the next hour is just non-stop stress, apart from spacewalk.
Devi andare al centro medico. Ora! Lo svuotamento del reattore sta ripristinando i sistemi di Sebastopol. Luci, navette, forse anche comunicazioni. Credo sia la nostra grande occasione. Vai, subito! Non abbiamo molto tempo. Io scendo nell'area comunicazioni.
Max on sensors, good to know. Oh, okay. I would really hope that we're saving like 10 seconds in this mission. Actually, no, 10 seconds is way too much. We'll be saving like 5. Actually, we may even save 10. It's going to be close. So we open that because we're going to need to go there later. And as we're waiting for the tram, we might as well. Grab that. Grab that. Do they have small eyes, or do they... yes, so they do have eyes, I believe. I'm not actually sure, but they definitely have a field of view that can see in front of them. I don't actually know the lore stuff behind it. Oh, that's time save, let's go! 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Oh, that is good. It feels so good to have like just a nice clean mission 14. Okay, this mission is spooky, really spooky. So we can see that the alien's right there. And if we run, it's going to be a bad time. Don't go out of range, he's actually out of range. That's actually bad. That's actually really bad. I mean, we're safety saving anyway, but... well, not safety saving even.
Dobbiamo raggiungerla. Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino. Vai alla zona delle ambulanze. Gli shuttle sono per le distanze corte, ma andranno bene.
Ok.
Any tips for Nightmare? Conserve your fuel. It's way too easy to just burn all of your fuel. Yeah, especially if you're just playing casually and not trying to go for like a crazy good time. Nice. Conserve your fuel, conserve your health. Assume if there are humans with revolvers that they will one-shot you. But also, don't hide in lockers. Lockers are a huge trap in this game. Also, this is one of the scariest places in the game. Because if you drop from that vent, you're just pretty dead. Not entirely. If you've got good reactions, you're fine, but that vent is scary. Also, the reason we used a Molotov there, because I haven't been using Molotovs all game, but the reason we used one there is because as we saved, we're planning on reloading. Is he down? I can't see him. Nice. I got the log. I knew he was dropping there as well. Oh.
Riccardo, sono al centro medico. Sei arrivato all'area comunicazioni?
Ci sono, hanno missione stabilito dopo lo svuotamento del reattore e ha bloccato.
Once you 100% completion, yeah, that's understandable.
E perché mi hai mandato qui?
Piano B, Ripley. Prima di andarmene, il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sevastopol.
Yeah, log's the only thing I need there. So it's actually fine that we technically died there.
Quando le comunicazioni erano aperte.
Dobbiamo raggiungerla. Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando.
Yeah, so I deliberately ran into Steve just so I could get the log there. It was a huge risk, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But it was the only way I could have lived there. Or could have even done anything there. Because when you have your gas mask on, you can't use the flamethrower. Or at least I don't think you can. The Stromo log. Ah, Steve's being an ass. Nice. When you flame the alien, especially on Novice, it doesn't matter so much in Nightmare because you just die. Always face the alien until it is away from you. If it runs into your back, you die. If it runs into your front, you get slammed. There's a big, big difference. Only one of those you die. So it's so important. Who's the first person to call the Xenomorph Steve? I actually don't know that. All I know is that it's been called Steve for a very long time. Since way before I started running. So I'm still a fairly new-ish runner. I only started running like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. So not very recently, but also not like a long time ago. I think it was Psycho. Yeah, that would make sense.
Io ne resterò fuori, per ora. Sanno quello che fanno. Dallas, capitano del Nostromo. Fine trasmissione.
So, we really don't want Steve to drop here. Oh, he's in such an annoying place, though. I need him to get out of range. Have you done Nightmare before? Yes! So I did my first Nightmare playthrough on stream, sorry. And I completed it in, I believe it was like 3 hours, 20 minutes. But, granted, I'd played the game through a fair bit before. So it's not like I was playing through blind. There's a Joe here. That's Steve. He dropped, must respect it. Nope. In this case, you run and flame him once more. So if he does that kind of weird, like, recoil, you must just run to him, give him one extra burst, and then you're good. But, again, never turn your back. Don't assume that he's going up a vent. Wait until you actually see him go for a vent. So important. Also, avoid standing under vents or running under them. I say as I just literally did that. So a very small thing I did there was I angled myself towards, I slowly moved myself away from all possible vent options. So I knew that if I was to just go and stay still, Steve could have just picked a vent that was behind me. And drop. No. Steve is apparently what Ridley Scott called the actor that played the alien in the first movie. Ah, fair enough. That is some very cool trivia. I like that. The alien's down, I think. Either way, it's safe to run here. Perfect. Have to go now, but many PB on this run. Nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Do appreciate it.
Alcuni condotti devono essere ancora deviati, ma continuano a dirmi che non c'è molto da fare finché il Nostromo non è attraccato. Parker sta mettendo insieme i documenti, ma so che Ripley gli farà una bella raccontina riguardo.
Oh, okay. That's the backtracking done in Mission 15. We have a lot more backtracking to do in Mission 16. So, fingers crossed, it will be good. So we should hopefully save about 10 seconds in Mission 15 total. I took a safer way of doing the Mission 7 backtrack by throwing the Molotov earlier, but I got rewarded by not having to flame Steve in that Mission 7 area. Mission 5 backtrack rewarded me because I didn't have to flame Steve and I didn't have to do the 1702 door. So fingers crossed we actually saved some time. The crazy thing is that despite this run being really dodgy early on, we managed to recover a lot of it. I did deliberately miss that tape. I will pick it up on the way out. Oh god, I can never remember this terminal.
Siamo fuori
Cool.
Sevastopol. Marlo e Foster si sono svegliati per primi. Lei non ha un bell'aspetto. Io e Mix stiamo per salire sullo shuttle verso la stazione. Beh, questo violerà le procedure di quarantena.
There's only one threat from this point onwards in this mission, and it's a single facehugger, which is just terrifying. I've died to this facehugger once, and I do not want to make the second time. Because if I die to this facehugger, the run is well and truly dead. No recovering, just dead. Oh, we got it! Nice! I didn't think I'd get that last one. Do you know how you psycho run? Yes! So while sprinting, you mash crouch. And so if I'm sprinting, if I just mash crouch, you can see the left hand kind of going crazy. And that's an indicator that you are psycho running. Sorry, that's psycho hopping. Psycho running is where you hold forwards and right, and then crouch around about once every half second to... Oh yeah, around about once every half second, I believe. I can't do it in this category because it's a banned trick for no major glitches, and it would invalidate my run, which I don't want. But yeah, I'm happy to show you after this run either dies or PBs. Yeah, great point, Nux. Yeah, Wildfire does it on controller, which is mad. I don't know how you even begin to do it on controller, but that is crazy impressive. Our fuel situation is fantastic as well, which is really, really nice. Where is that? So if you go to the speedrun.com alien isolation page, there's a link to join the Discord from that. And on the Discord, there are a bunch of people, and everyone is lovely. And they are all more than willing to help out. Cool, but this is a toilet break. Back in 2 secs.
Così il reattore diventerà una bomba atomica. Distruggerai la nave e la stazione.
Annienterà ogni traccia di quella creatura. Ripley è l'unico modo. Non posso lasciarla viva. E non la consegnerò alla compagnia. Per poi ricominciare tutto da capo.
Ascoltatemi! Perché fate così? Fermo! Fermo, Marlo! Marlo, per favore.
Sai quello che ha fatto tua madre? Aveva capito. Se fosse stata qui mi avrebbe aiutato. E secondo te avrebbe permesso alla compagnia di rintracciare quella bestia? Nessuno deve sapere.
Ci sono delle persone ancora vive sulla stazione. Marlo!
Nice, okay.
Foster non è viva. Era mia moglie. La amavo.
Sensor charge pack. What else do we need? Sensor there. EMP, we don't need another. We have no injectors. Oh my god. Going to try running. Nice. Always good to have more people running.
Apri i sistemi di fusione così posso lavorarci. Cosa? Devo mandare energia al generatore di riserva. Cerca le lettere A, U, X.
Let's rebind stuff. 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, I need to redo that. 7, 8, 9, 0.
Tutto qui.
generous hack. You need a lot of practice with these speedruns. So, as a general rule of thumb, you only need a lot of practice if you want to do like the riskiest of strategies. If you want to do, if you want to like take things a little slower and do some safer strategies, you actually don't need much practice. And a lot of stuff, such as Mission 5, if you're not planning on doing 100%, you can literally just open your game and do the speedrun strategy for Mission 5. Because the speedrun strategy is just run, and Mission 5 is normally terrifying. But in a speedrun, Mission 5 is so chill. It's amazing. Yeah, no major glitches is what I run for all of my runs and all of my categories. It's similar to how you'd normally play the game, and most of the stuff that there is just clever utilization of craftable items, the alien's AI, and you don't need to worry about learning anything like any crazy clips or anything like that. Whereas if you're planning on doing something like any percent is near impossible on a console, because in order to actually get the like 20-minute times, you need to be able to just spam crouch, and to do that we bind it to our mouse wheel so that we can actually crouch at like ridiculous speeds. I've never done any percent, but yeah, I'd always highly recommend, if you're starting to run a category, whichever category you choose, have a look on, and the stealth's being quite as loud. There we go. So, whichever category you do end up choosing, I would highly recommend you have a look on speedrun.com, speedrun.com/AI, Alien Isolation, and have a look at some of the top runners, because I can almost guarantee that they'll do a bunch of fancy stuff, which is really risky and really quick, but it should give you an idea of like what the category is like. And even if you just flick through it and kind of have a brief skim, I would highly recommend it, just because it gives you a flavour of what the categories are like. So no major glitches in general is much more, you deal with the alien much more. A category such as no CC, which stands for no crouch clipping, so it allows any trick outside of modifying your FPS through external hardware, or crouch clipping, which is where you bind your crouch button to your mouse wheel. And when you do that, you can do things like psycho running, which is silent running. You can clip through certain walls through peak clips, and it's got some really cool tricks. But you kind of just ignore a lot of the game. Oh my god, I got stuck. That potentially is bad. Where is that? And then you've got things like, you've got subcategories, so you've got all missions, you've got 100%, you've got low percent, and those all add different twists to the game. So I am primarily, well, the area that I'm best at is all missions, no major glitches, novice. And I've branched out and I've done low percent, no major glitches, novice, and also 100% no major glitches, novice. And in the future I'm planning on branching out into other no major glitches categories such as Nightmare and Nightmare 100%. But I'm also looking at doing no CC, because no CC has some really cool stuff. Damn, that's a really early beat. Oh, please don't be a different pattern to the one I did like 6 in a row with in practice. Nice. Ah, I thought it was running. I need the time. splashed way too early. But I also didn't hear Steve drop. I shouldn't have even done that because he wasn't close by. Yes, so I'm grabbing all the audio logs and ID tags and the Nostromo log that I didn't get earlier on in the game. And so you don't need to get everything and make it out alive. You can get it and just and reload, which is exactly what I did earlier. The only thing that you need to make it out alive for are the blueprints, because the blueprints don't carry over if you die. But yeah, we need to get all ID tags, all logs, all Nostromo logs, and all blueprints in order for a valid 100% run. So this is the mega backtrack where we just go through and essentially go through so many areas of the game. Because we're in a mode which is called free roam, where the alien is active, but it's not anywhere near as feisty as it normally is. So it means we can safely run around in most places, as long as we do somewhat respect the alien. So that's an alien beep. So you'll notice I stopped running because I really don't want to bring the alien down. In general, if you don't bring the alien down, he won't automatically come down, unless you spend a lot of time in a certain place. So those two Molotovs were just used for distractions. To get the alien out of our reach, so that we can just run and get everything until this point, and then we just reload. Safer than walking out. And quicker. Steve did drop there, so he is much more aggro, which is important to know. We go around to the right just because it's ever so slightly faster than going around to the left. No other reason. Steve's gonna drop. Nope. So this is the thing where we run to him, and when we see he's going for a vent, we can then run away, but never turn around before then. Have a really good memory, thank you. Yeah, I've practiced a fair amount for this category. I've done a lot of work on really just revitalizing and remapping a lot of just how we do things in this category. We have to go here. Unfortunately, we've had to flame him twice. Steve's status does not carry over, especially in free roam. Good to know, thank you. I don't know why I grabbed that, but that's fine.
Qui è il capo. Come richiesto, ho inviato di nuovo il mio rapporto per la rimozione del sistema di trasporto per impedirne l'uso altrove, una volta chiusa Sevastopol. Ancora non
So I know that this tram is open, so we're just running for it.
la Sixon sta cercando di recuperare il più possibile da questo posto. Ma ormai è fece. I punti di derivazione sono arrugginiti. I protocolli di sicurezza
Yeah, the fact that it doesn't carry open free roam is actually really, really useful, because it means we can get away with just running a lot. So the one, non-Scappy is Italian, and is the Italian for no running, and it's become a bit of a meme within the community. Really don't like that Steve position. So the biggest thing to remember is just tram, which tram you need to press next. Don't like that. There's a vent right there. That's fine, we're safe. Barely. So as soon as we press this, we're safe for this section until we get back here. And when we get back here, it's a real bad time. But we worry about that later. It only remembers the stats of the latest area on mission path. All areas become free roam. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah, I suppose that's why in mission 10, if Steve is really, really feisty, he just keeps on being really feisty for the rest of it. And there's no break at all. So here Steve can't get us. We're completely safe from the alien until we go back up to where the tram is, because there's only one single vent in this entire area, which is really nice for us. But this place in general is so stressful. So much can go wrong. But the whole reason we have to go back here is because there's a blueprint here and an Nostromo log, both of which we need. They are mandatory for 100%. And as we have to get things in order, we have to make the trip back there to get the Pipe Bomb V3, Pipe Bomb V2, because that is the version 2 blueprint, before we get the version 3 blueprint, which is easier to get to. Like, legitimately, if you're playing the game normally, you'll get the Pipe Bomb V3 and never even see the Pipe Bomb V2. Unless you actively backtrack to that place just for curiosity's sake. No beep is scary here. That's what I was expecting. If he drops, he will silent drop, always. So you must be careful. Cool, we're safe. As soon as you interact with the tram prompt, unless Steve is in the tram with you, you're safe. To get all the collectibles in order? No. So not all of the collectibles, you only need to get the blueprints in order. So you can get all the other collectibles in any other order. Yeah, honestly, it's very, very rare to get any NPCs spawning. Ah, no beep's really bad here.
Stazione al servizio del centro medico San Cristobal e della Sixon Synthetics.
It's okay to take this one a bit slow, because we're waiting for the tram. Yeah, in Engineering Transit we don't often get them. I've had droids a couple of times in Engineering Transit. Mike Tanaka's room is the one which we normally get stuff in. There's normally a bunch of stuff just outside there.
Messaggio per tutti i membri della squadra di sicurezza della Sixon. C'è stata una colluttazione nel terminal spaziale. Waits non può coprirci le spalle. Al momento, nessun membro della sicurezza inizierà il proprio turno. Stiamo tagliando i collegamenti con gli ufficiali.
There's no reason to play it risky here, so
È ora di pensare a noi stessi.
if Steve is even remotely close, we just don't run.
Non ci sono più soldi qui.
But as this area is pretty big, he's just gone away, which is lovely. Yeah, you don't have to hold out the motion tracker there, it's mostly just for my own personal sanity. There's the beep. And that beep indicates that something has gone into range of your motion tracker. And we know that the only thing that can go into range there is the alien. So if we can check the motion tracker or if we don't hear a beep at all, we know that there is no alien. So for example here we can clearly see that there is nothing on the tracker. So if we were to hear a beep, we know that the alien is then around. And especially in the vents, if the alien is not on the tracker, it's not in your audible range. Yes, 31706 is my PB. That's really poor. I shouldn't go for that. That's a silly thing. I should have hit the tram before saving. Unfortunate. That's going to lose me a bit of time. Nox, if you're still around, would you mind banning that bot? I'm not sure if you are. If not, I will do it at some point, probably when I'm waiting for the tram. But yeah, here's just a huge long running bit. Ooh, nice. Oh, I still need to make myself suffer after this run. But yeah, as this area is so colossal, we almost never see Steve here. However, in the next section, it's a completely different story. We see Steve all the time. In fact, I deliberately drag him down in a very specific spot, which is really, really dangerous, and is not recommended.
Sono Turner. Ho trovato l'ultimo punto di giunzione. Mi ci è voluto un po'. È staccato ora. Devo solo fissare la spranga di sicurezza. Raggiungimi quando hai fatto anche tu.
C'è qualcosa? Avete visto anche
Good. Yeah, so getting humans or droids there is very common. And I actually have to kill the humans because they deal a lot of damage with revolvers, and they both have revolvers. But we can burn so much flamethrower fuel for Steve because we saved. Now I need to remember call the tram immediately. It's really unfortunate that I didn't do it before saving because it's just time waste. But that's unfortunate. And now here is a hack. And we want the ID tag and the blueprint. And now we just hop back here and wait for a bit. Oh, don't drop. .245 timer is the real-time timer. So we measure the game in both we measure the game in both real-time and in-game time, or time without loads. So we take out the loading time just because it makes it fairer for people who don't have like really good systems. And so it means that you're actually being compared based on your game time. Oh, I don't like Steve there. We have to run. Perfect. Unfortunate that we had to blame Steve there. No, go away. Fade out. 04. 05. Okay, so we're about 4 or 5 seconds slower than my PB. Because I think it was a 17-minute dead. Oh, that's okay. No, I'm more than happy to answer questions. So, now there is no more alien for a while. So we are safe to run. However, the run is only just heating up in terms of stressful parts. Mission 17 is one of the worst missions in the game. It is brutally hard. So difficult. And I had a PB pace run on Wednesday. And it died in Mission 17 because Mission 17 gave me just an unwinnable scenario. And it is just absurd how brutal Mission 17 is. Mission 16 is still brutal as well. So even if you're doing all missions and you don't need to do any of that backtrack, it's rough. Like, so much can happen, so much can go wrong. Where's the revolver human? There. So I don't mind about the shotgun human, I just mind about the revolver human. Oh, that guy's gonna get 2 shots. I don't mind about the rest of the humans, as weird as that seems. And that's actually because the rest of the humans I use as bait for the alien. And on the exit we have to deal with the alien, which is really bad. We don't like dealing with the alien because the alien can kill us. Nothing else can really kill us in Novice. Molly. So this is the first time we actually consume a Molotov. In all the backtracks we use it just because it's convenient, but here we are committing that one. And here's where we really start to use our consumables. We still don't need to worry about beeps, which is lovely. And here's where we use Molotov number 2. So there are 3 humans, and we want to kill all the humans. Now, as we have the version 3 Molotov, it's really strong. So it's much easier to kill all the humans than it is in other categories. That's an awful pattern though. That's not killing all of them. I'm happy to use 2 there to kill all of them. Because we have a spare pipe bomb. And as we have a spare pipe bomb, we can use that in place of a Molotov that we would use normally. Okay, please, I want this minigame to behave. Nice. That minigame can really not behave at times. And this minigame is surprisingly hard. Fine, good enough. Top tip for these minigames, lose an extra second just to make sure that you actually do them correctly. Yeah, so you can see there, I lined it up perfectly, but I still took an extra, like, half a second, just to guarantee that I got it. It's so much better just to lose that little bit of time, but not have to redo them, than try and really squeeze out the last possible milliseconds. Also apologize for the camera movement, I need to do this to interact with the prompt as soon as it appears. I might even be able to craft an extra molly. Yeah, I can. Lovely. I will be doing that. I should have used the pipe bomb rather than the Molotov to kill that second demon. Ah, silly. ID tag here. God, I really hope I haven't missed anything. Lovely jubbly, indeed. So yeah, now we have a lovely chill spacewalk, which is actually just chill. There's no alien, there's time for me to actually catch my breath, de-stress before mission 17, which is the scariest mission in the game. Nothing comes close. Nothing remotely comes close. Okay. The rolls on skill walk are pretty scary. Not if you do tram death. And as ridiculous as it sounds, dying on purpose to a tram is a legitimate strategy in this game. That sounds ridiculous. What sounds even more ridiculous is the fact that it arguably saves time. Dying to a tram saves time. Yeah, it's stupid. But it's something I found out that if you die to a specific tram, or if you die in mission 18, you're much more likely to be able to walk at the regular pace with the spacesuit on rather than the slower pace. And that saves, in total, about 5 seconds. If you just manage to get fast walk anyway, it saves 9 seconds. But fast walk is pretty rare normally, so you can almost guarantee it by doing tram death, which is very stupid. Also, fun fact, you don't need to actually interact with the coordinate thing here. Missed that, I was cooking food, no worries. We're on a run, and it's scaring me. A lot. Grab a bottle of water, don't blame me, yeah. We're into the last half hour of the run, no matter what happens. Whether the run will last another 5 minutes, or another half an hour, who knows. I just hope, I really hope, that we can just get through mission 17 cleanly. Well, I hope we can get out of mission 16. Terribly exciting. It's terribly stressful is what it is. I'm so stressed about this. I just want that silly little PB. You're back, welcome back. You've missed basically nothing because we're in Spacewalk. Though, fun thing you can do here is just hold right. Hold right, and you even get to do this slightly faster. It's actually, like, actually legitimate. You just hold right. Hold right, and then mash confirm. And you're good. And the game will automatically, it's like if you just mash A or E or whatever, it will only actually let you put in the correct value. Holding right is fun. Yeah, so if I hold this up, you can see, like, I'm scrolling my mouse wheel, and it's just not doing anything. So it will only do it when it actually reaches 75. I'm not even sure if that was in the camera shot, but who knows. Oh, so post-spacewalk is very, very stressful. It was nice. But yeah, super easy thing you can do, and mouse wheel for us is the same as just mashing A or X depending on what controller you're on. Corded mouse, yes indeed. I've had this mouse for like 7 years, 6-7 years. Oh, I'm so stressed about Mission 17. Oh, come on. Depending on what our time is coming out of Mission 16, I might double safety save in Mission 17. I shouldn't double safety save, but... Oh, I'm nervous. Yeah, I know. It's a really cool little touch to detail where you can see the alien just coming through and then going up on top of the glass dome. Oh, I'm enjoying the chill of the music while we can still have it. I need to hear so much after this point, so I just have to disable the music. Yeah, the music is so inappropriate. I love it. So, kind of dead ahead of us now, you'll be able to see the alien. It will just come up from the bit just above and to the right of the door. There it is, just above the door now. You can see it hopping, and it'll hop over to the glass dome. I like this game's soundtrack. So the angle I walk through is a very precise angle, so that we can get in the door and it will auto-correct us to the center, but it means we don't bonk with anything. Near perfect angle. Every single fiber in my body wants to save there. But I can't save there, because that loses me 8 seconds. Non-bonky. Music's off. So here we're going to do something that seems insane, especially if you've not seen this strap before. We're going to make as much noise as possible here on the glass. The alien can see us, but has no route to get to us, so is forced to upvent, because it assumes that if it upvents, it'll be able to find a way to us. avoid that vent. Should go without saying when the alien's active, just avoid vents. 2 hours 36 minutes, the fastest for 100%. My PB is the world record. In all missions, NMG Novice, 2:36 is the fastest. But that's a different category than this one. Drop Steve. Fine. Losing 3 seconds, that's fine. Ah, the stressful part. The very, very stressful part.
Secolo lì. Ho dovuto togliere la corrente a questa struttura e prendere l'ultima navetta. Non possiamo permetterci di tenere il rifugio scoperto. Basta che una sola bestia entri e tutte le scorte e le armi che abbiamo preso andranno a puttane.
The time is significantly better than our previous attempt.
Mi dispiace dirlo, ma quando avete cominciato a dare la caccia a una nave che non arriverà mai, avete scombussolato i piani. Sinclair, passo e chiudo.
So what we got there was a trick called door break, where normally there's meant to be a face hugger there, but you can break it, and it doesn't spawn the face hugger. Listen. I didn't want to flame there, but I kind of had to. I was in a bad position. So door break is entirely consistent if you know the lineup, and as long as you don't press the thing too fast. Only 2 flares. Yeah, learning the lineup and the timing is really awkward. We're listening for beat.
Ci posizioniamo per la sequenza automatica di aggancio del cordone. Non ci saranno comunicazioni finché non ci saremo collocati all'altezza dell'orbita decadente della stazione. Aspettiamo che tu estenda i ganci della piattaforma. Non so come mi hai convinto a fare tutto questo.
Perfect. Every muscle in my body wants me to save her. Every single one. I'm going to. But I won't save at the other place I normally do. I need that one just for personal safety. it's a weird one, Dorbrick. It's very easy to have like the smallest bit of Steve variation result in wildly different patterns. But it is a case of learning the patterns and sometimes having to delay tapping the keyboard.
Emergenza. Raggiungere il punto di evacuazione stabilito e attendere il guardiano androide di emergenza.
We might die here. Patterns on console seem to vary from PC, yeah. Nope. Yeah, I knew the pattern was weird. So I had basically the same pattern here, but it happened here. And here there's a 50-50. Does Steve drop behind you or does Steve drop at this exact spot here? And it's a lose-lose situation. Here Steve is forced up then, regardless of where he is. I think that hit. That looked like a good throw. No safety save here. I don't have the time to save. That's a lie, I do. This is the scariest part. We're safe.
Sevastopol, qui è Diane Verlaine della Torre. Cerco di attraccare sulla piattaforma di traino collocata.
We're out of 17. I'll take a Michael Flatley, that's for sure. Oh, thank you for the quack. Oh, goodness me. Thank you for another quack.
Evacuare la stazione. Questa non è un'esercitazione.
Once more from Michael Flatley.
I love that one so much. Oh. You can always have once more from Michael Flatley. It always just fits in. Oh, but we are not out of the woods yet. We still have mission 18. Grab that. GG sound is now Quack. I know, I might as well remove the GG because Quack just embodies it. It looks like we're pretty... Oh, we might even save time here. And the craziest thing is that we didn't even need the safety save. The safety save was just for my own nerves. Sebastopol's a forest. We're saving some time. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane, this time. Focus. Focus, James.
Sei vicina? Sono qui!
Non si agiti. Devi preparare il sistema idraulico e i sistemi di guida per farsi attaccare.
If this run PVs and is valid, I will show you guys something very special. And it does not breach TOS before any of you people say that. I have a very special little toy. On Nightmare, what mission should you be worried about? Pretty much all the same missions and Mission 11. Mission 11 has revolver humans. That's still fine. That's a very good hack. Doesn't matter that I messed it up slightly. Are you sure it's safe to stream? Yes.
Verlene, i ganci per l'attracco sono attivati!
Ora raggiungi la sala comandi superiore.
Have a dirty mind, no worries. I was playing that so safe.
Forse posso usare la piattaforma di manutenzione. Posso raggiungerti se trovo una tuta spaziale.
Stai attenta, Ripley.
Hey guys, this is the scariest part. Okay, 225 on that is decent. Could have been a bit quicker. Jump scare warning. Fun fact here, don't hold forwards, you'll die. Thank you for the crack. A stuffed mallet nailed to the wall behind me, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm not going for double huggers. I'm not insane. I don't need the extra time. Regular hugger boost. Hold your nerves, yeah, that's what I need to do. We need to quack more. ID tag. Don't run into the egg. I'm playing this exceedingly safe here. Hugger boost. That trick is nowhere near as hard as it looks. My one flare, I need to not mess this one up. Nice, clean throw. I'm still bursting regardless. Need to learn hugger boost. Yeah, basically you just hold out. So yeah, that's hugger boost. And what you do is you hold out your flamethrower, and as soon as you start going insanely fast, you just fire your flamethrower. And you can even double burst if you want to play it extra safe. And it happens when you're in a crawl space and a hugger grabs you from behind. And it will just catapult you forwards. It's fantastic. Also, I'm a crowd pleaser. We're going for tram death. 100%. Leroy! I will stake my reputation by potentially losing 4 seconds on that trick. A potential run. Now the question is, did I ever bind a smoke bomb? Because that's a very real question. Ah, oh, damn, we got stuck. That's fine. Loses us a second in a bit. So here we have our final set of huggers, and there's a very cool trick that we can do, which does take a little bit of practice. And we have so much fuel as well, which is so nice. We don't need any of it. Because from this point on, we should be completely safe. And here, if you hold sprint and forwards, you just drop off the ladder. Literally interact with the ladder, hold sprint and forwards, and you just drop down the ladder. Entirely consistent. A trick called spamming. Honestly, well, that's pretty much what we do. We just hold down. I did find the smoke bomb, let's go! That smoke bomb does nothing, by the way. That is entirely just for my own entertainment. Also, fun fact, it increases your FPS. No, it doesn't. No, I just use the smoke bomb because it's funny. Now, we have one final trick. And only one final trick. And that trick is called double pins. What double pins is? Well, it's where you interact with one pin and then do 2 sets of pins. It is a very, very... It's a fairly easy trick. However, anyone can mess it up. And you'll know that I get double pins because when I'm lifting one pin, you'll see a second pin lift. And we need to hope that I get double pins. Well, I mean, we need to hope that I actually get, or have gotten everything, because if I haven't, I'll be very sad. Especially on this run, which, I mean, it's just phenomenal. Fun fact here, if your FPS is suffering like mine is, just look down. It does slightly help. It doesn't make a huge difference, but as a general rule of thumb, you want all the FPS you can get. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so nervous for the checks. Because I know I picked up all the blueprints. But I'm not sure I picked up all... So, that's one thing that is worth noting. I picked up the ID tag before saving and reloading in Mission 7. So we may have one ID tag missing. That's very important to note. I would hope we don't, but because we did have that crash in Mission 7, there is a very real chance that we are missing one ID tag, or arguably 2. I'm not actually sure. So, the way we deal with crashes in this game is if we can show on the VOD that we did indeed pick up the item, the run is still valid. Focus time. So, that's the first set of double pins. We can see, if you look on the left, you'll see the pin rising as well. And now the second set. And we have a problem. The problem is called glitchy pin because we nail that. Glitchy pin is where you're so fast that the pin doesn't have time to go up. And we're losing time this mission, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, glitchy pin is just a flex. Ooh, are we losing time? It's very close to losing time. We're saving time. Had step away doorbell. Oh, that is pain. You know why it's pain? Because look how close we were. We were so close to a 3:14. No, we still need another like 15 seconds time save to get to 3:14. But I mean, the fact that a 3:14 is even possible, or even like in contention for possible, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, saved GG's. We are not done with this run yet. That time is insane. Also, 15, 15, 15. I love it. We're not done yet. Please. Please be valid. This is the scary part. We load mission 18. First we check the blueprints. Medkit, advanced. Pipe bomb, advanced. Molotov, advanced. EMP, advanced. Flashbang, advanced. Smoke bomb, advanced. And finally Noisemaker, advanced. Nostromo logs, we have all 10. Archive logs. This is the bit I'm scared about. We have all of them. ID tags. We have all of them, let's go! Oh! It is done! We are done! Oh my gosh! Thank you for the quack. And while I untangle my headphones so I don't just pull myself down, I have something I need to show you guys, so I will be back in 2 secs. I apologize for probably just murdering your ears, but we have a little rubber ducky. My little favorite little friend, Rubber Ducky. That is a fella deserving of a quack. What a marvelous fella. Oh, thank God that this is actually a PB. Holy damn. Oh my gosh. Finally it happened. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's very obvious by this point. A 314 is easily doable. Like, there's so much time save. If I didn't crash in mission 7, this would have been a 314. Unbelievable. Oh. People thought that a 315 was the limit for this category. And oh my god, it's only just the beginning. Like, this category can go lower. This category can easily, like, a human can put this into a 313. I mean, there's so much time to save. Like, I had long animation grabs, I had regular grabs, I had crashes, I had bad RNG, I had messed up blue hacks. There's so much time to save. But that time is not going to be saved tonight. Or for a little while from me, at least. Because, holy damn, the fact that I have managed to push this category to where I have is just fantastic. I can't believe it. But with that, which cat now? So, I will be doing another thing tomorrow, another stream tomorrow, and I will probably be doing No Major Glitches Nightmare. Probably. 100% Nightmare is definitely on my cards. I really, really want to do that. I won't grind anywhere near as hard as I have for NMG Novice, but I still want to get a couple runs on the board for NMG Nightmare 100%. But all missions is the next one. And so I'll probably start learning all missions, NMG Nightmare, tomorrow. I would also like to do No CC Novice, because that sounds really cool. But for now, I'm going to make some supper because I'm hungry. But all that remains to be said is thank you very much. I mean, today's been a hell of a journey. I mean, I streamed for like 2.5 hours earlier. No even good runs came out of it. Today, with that death in mission 10 earlier on, I was very nearly throwing the towel. But it feels so good just to like get to the end and actually hit this goal, and not just hit it, but smash it as well. This is a low 315. Oh, and all that is left now, is there anyone to send you lovely people over to? Who is doing anything? Why is no one ever running while I'm trying to send you people to someone? I swear this always happens. I'm like, oh, who can I raid? And no one here is playing it. Or like, no one on the Discord is playing it. Let me have a look. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look. Is there anyone playing Alien? Not that I could see. Or at least not anyone speedrunning it. In which case, I'll just let you guys go your wonderful way. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me on such a long journey, honestly, because this was a hell of a ride. And I will see you folks tomorrow. probably stream around about like 10 a.m. UK time. I don't really know, honestly. It'll just kind of happen. I'll definitely be live by 11, that's for sure. But for now, thank you very much, and I will catch you next time.